friends.
Hello.
We are here, the ladies of SEC Biased, and well, my team missed 20 free throws, and I'm mad. Mad.
Mine had to miss close to that.
Like I understand like you're without your best player, a la I miss Wade Taylor for a comeback. But like if you lose by 6 and you miss 20 free throws, no. No.
Yeah. They're free. Gotta make them.
Please do. Buzz, make them do this at practice.
That's how I feel. I'm like, do we even practice free throws? And I think the answer is no.
Do we practice anything? The answer is no. I don't know if y'all practice. I really don't.
Well, Cal's never there. Rarely. Everybody else just holds practice.
That's weird as hell.
It's so weird. He's always somewhere. I'm like, how many times a week is he at practice?
No, like, why are
not
you
every
day. Why are you paying him if he's not going to be at practice?
I don't have any idea. I'm not too sure what's going on.
Women's basketball for A&M is booty butt.
I second that. Although we did just get our first SEC win last week over Auburn. They got an SEC win before the boys did, which is very bad. And some people have said like, they're not playing the level of competition. Okay, they played number 6, number 5, and then beat unranked Auburn. Arkansas lost to number 1, number 23, and number 8. They're still playing like a good amount of competition there.
When do we play you? Let's see.
That I do not know.
It's got to be soonish, right?
The Gary Blair Bowl.
Oh, I was talking about men's basketball. Women's basketball is dead to me.
Oh, okay.
No, just kidding.
I do not know the answer to that.
Came out super mean.
It's hard to get behind when your teams are not succeeding.
That came out super mean. But yes, Gary Blair somewhere is watching both of our programs. Like, what the hell?
We play February 15th at 11 a.m.
Oh, there you go. I'll be watching baseball.
Yeah. The game is in College Station.
So that means Reed Arena will be a shit show. Because the way our parking lot works, there's like the basketball arena, and then they share a parking lot. Like there's a major parking lot around the basketball arena, and then over to the side is baseball, track, softball, and they all use that parking lot as parking for those games. So now we're gonna have a basketball game and a baseball game.
That will be a disaster. I'm about to look at what time the baseball game is.
I think it's a night game. I hope so.
I would think so, because I think that's a Saturday night or Saturday.
I know the Friday night game is like 6:30, but I don't know when the Saturday game is.
Why did I type in Texas A&M baseball schedule and the Texas Rangers schedule comes up?
There you go. Same thing. Same difference.
Oh, it's a 2 p.m. game, so it's not going to be a pretty place to be.
No, it's not. It's not going to be fun. Maybe I won't go. Because I can't take the Friday off because it's Valentine's Day. And as an elementary school teacher, that doesn't happen.
Can't do that.
That's not a thing that happens here. But I could leave right after work because I get out at like 3:15.
Could have you a doubleheader day.
Woo! That actually might be fun.
It probably would be.
I'm going to talk to my mom.
You don't even have to move your car.
Let's go to College Station. For just a day.
Yeah.
It's a day trip. It's only a 3-hour drive, so it's a day trip.
It's a doable day trip.
We could sleep on someone's couch. I know plenty of people that live in College Station. Great. 10 out of 10. Good plan. Men's basketball. Oh, why'd you have to put that picture on the front page of, Alabama making us look stupid? That's mean.
Well,
I'm upset.
At least Alabama's good.
It's true. And
Florida's really good too.
I'm convinced that we would have won with Wade Taylor. Or, if you make 10 more free throws. Whichever comes first. Whichever comes first.
We had a major rebounding problem against Florida, and we'd go on a run and then they'd go on a run, but when they went on a run, we couldn't rebound anything. And it was just too much for the Hogs.
Too much.
Too much.
Yeah, too much.
But the Auburn and South Carolina game, did you see any of that?
I did. I saw the ending score.
Yeah.
And apparently we can't trust South Carolina for anything.
No, we cannot. But they came close. They're not a very good basketball team.
They are not. They sacrificed, I think, for football.
Yeah.
And maybe baseball. That's even remains to be seen.
I haven't followed any of Vanderbilt, but aside from Vanderbilt, maybe LSU is probably the worst team in the SEC.
I remember because I was going through memories when I was talking about what's it called? When I was posting my memories from Reed Arena, and my sophomore year we won the SEC, and then we beat LSU in the tournament by 46 or some shit. And I'm like, yeah, good memories. Good times. What a time to be alive.
Yeah.
And then we went on to be eliminated in the Sweet 16. So it's fine. It's fine. I'm fine. I remember when we fired Billy Kennedy, I was like, you're not going to fire a coach who literally has brought you to 3 straight Sweet 16s. And then they did exactly.
That's kind of how I felt about Muss, although we didn't fire Muss. But last year was a really bad year, and everyone hated him for it. But I was like, we've been to Sweet 16s and 3 Sweet 16s and 2 Elite 8s, and that hasn't happened in a very long time. So, but then he ended up leaving anyway, so whatever.
It's fine. I'm fine. Everything's fine. I'm doing this and watching the last minute and a half of the hockey game all at the same time. And it's not going well. Apparently, we have not beat the Senators in Ottawa since 2016.
Oh, wow.
And it's not for lack of playing.
Interesting.
March of 2016 was the last time we won in Ottawa. And they're the only team we have this kind of problem with. And it's not like they're great. It's just we can't play at their house.
Interesting.
Also, how is there one more second of power play time than there is on the actual clock in the game?
I don't know hockey, so I don't know the answer to that one.
Well, no, whenever the other team commits a penalty, you get to be on the power play and you have an extra person on the ice. But we have a minute and 10 seconds on the power play, but there's a minute and 9 seconds in the game. And I'm like, so if we go to overtime, do we get 1 second of power play time? Oh, no, second. You're not going to do jack shit with this. Here you go.
Just one.
Ugh. Hey, we just scored. Oh, they showed this little kid, and he's like, yay! Around him looks real upset with life, and he's just like...
That is funny.
Okay, we can talk before we continue Shooty Hoops. We can make fun of Texas for a bit, because...
Quinn Ewers sucks.
LOL.
That guy stinks.
He booted.
I mean, they should have. I don't know.
Ohio State should have won by more.
Yes. They should have benched Quinn Ewers a minute ago.
Sark doesn't have
he's
the
been
balls
making
for that.
bad throws.
Sark doesn't have the balls for that.
Yeah.
That's
I
a Nick
guess not.
Saban thing.
Yeah. That's true. But we have an SEC-less national championship game.
And I'm okay with that because, like,
I am
Texas.
too. I'm completely okay with that. Texas does not count in SEC bias.
Like, I don't, and I, honest to God, wouldn't root for many other teams anyway. Like,
Yeah.
I'm not one of those people that's like, no, I want Florida to win because they're no.
Yeah, I don't have any desire to ever want Florida to win anything.
It was just an example, but
yeah, no, I'm with you.
Mind.
There are like only a couple teams like Oklahoma. Sure, I don't have any beef with Oklahoma. If Texas A&M was in the national championship, yeah. LSU, Ole Miss is so hard, but I could do it just for like SEC reasons. South Carolina.
You'd root for us. That makes my heart happy.
But like Alabama, I'm over it. Georgia, I'm over it. I don't hate Georgia, but I am over it. Mississippi State, I don't think I would root for. Just
no.
I don't have a reason to. Kentucky, I don't think so.
Who did you root for in the national championship for baseball last year?
Texas A&M.
Thanks. That's all I needed to know.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, Tennessee wasn't like, they're not. I don't hate them. I don't. And if you're the ones playing them, more power to you, bro.
I hate Tennessee baseball.
Tony Vitello.
Yeah, we have Tennessee baseball and Arkansas baseball fans just like chirp.
Yeah.
And Tony Vitello chirps. Tony Vitello will end his career as an Arkansas Razorback, but he chirps.
You're convinced he's going to do that?
I think so. He'll be back.
Isn't your coach like old?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's old. The thing with him is like expectations are like you've got to get the natty. Like Omaha doesn't matter. You got to get to Omaha and get the natty.
Yeah. And I feel like a lot of people that don't know A&M baseball and have not followed this team are going to jump on the bandwagon now. And if we don't make the natty,
yeah,
they'll be like, we suck. And you're like, bro.
Yeah, no.
After everything this team went through,
yes,
a natty is the goal.
Right.
But if it doesn't happen, it's not the end of the world.
Right.
Though I want one for Jace. I do.
Yeah.
Lavalette.
That's a hard thing to do with a new coach that like in no way should be an expectation for most fans.
Exactly. But they don't know that. They don't care.
Casuals.
Exactly. I also love Hayden Schott, and I'm waiting for the number 12 to be announced and for it to be Hayden Schott. Because I can't think of anybody else.
That'd be cool.
I honestly not sure who else it would be. The other one would be Shane Sadeo, but he's not playing this year. Which I knew. I knew when he came out of the Super Regional and they said he had an elbow issue, but he would be back next season. I was like, bullshit.
Oh, yeah.
Bullshit. You're a liar. You're a liar. Don't play with my emotions. I love Shane. It's fine. I'm fine. Everything's fine. Fine. I just love him. Ross Stripling liked my tweet about being Ross Stripling days away from baseball.
Hey.
I was like, hi, Ross. You want to be friends?
That is funny. Yeah, I'm excited for baseball. Basketball's not doing it for me right now. We need an SEC win. No. I've opted out until we get a win, which will hopefully be on Tuesday.
I've opted out.
Yeah, I clicked the opt-out button. No basketball.
I am not playing the basketball game until y'all do shit.
Yeah. I need an SEC win.
You can join our bandwagon. It's fun.
Okay.
Henry Coleman's mama is hilarious. She follows me on Twitter. She's hilarious. Not as great as Braden Montgomery's mother.
Oh, yeah.
She's up with no bullshit.
I love the parents.
And then Tristan, I'm not even going to try to pronounce his last name, which starts with a J. He plays football for us. His mama was trolling Longhorns so much. And I was like, you go, mama. Like, they called her fat, and she goes, I actually run a blog for plus-sized women and how they can feel better about themselves, so you can shut up.
Oh, my God.
I was like, oh, mama, get him. Get him, mama.
That is funny. I love it.
I was like, you win. You win. Because she doesn't care. That's the best part. She's like, you're not going to hurt my feelings.
Right.
Yeah, I'm not going to get up in my feelings about you, so I'm just going to make fun of you now. Honest to God, that fumble returned for the oh my God, I died. I sat there on my bed and I was like, did that just happen? Is Quinn that stupid?
Yeah, that was just like the icing on the cake.
Also, when you're on the 1 yard line, plot twist, don't run a play that makes you go backwards.
Yeah.
Just a thought.
Yeah.
Here, Texas, if you think that about 6 weeks from now you'll feel better about your goal line offense, you won't. Personal experience, you won't. I don't know if you saw my favorite tweet, because, Gunnar Helm tweeted, that was y'all's loud after the A&M UT game. And somebody quote tweeted and said, that was y'all's goal line offense.
That is funny.
Whoa, y'all are mean.
That's funny. They deserve it.
Of course, all the Texas fans are like, well, you didn't have a good one. I'm like, yeah, but ours wasn't supposed to be good. Like, we had already gone downhill.
Yeah.
Like, you were the better team. You should have been able to score on the 1 yard line.
The thing about that game is, like, that was a nightmare game for anyone who isn't a fan of either of those teams, because I don't think there's a person in the country that's not a fan of those teams that was like, man, I love this. Like, I can't wait to watch Texas and Ohio State. Like, those are the two most miserable fan bases to ever be around. It's insane.
My principal is an Ohio State fan, and I was like, yes. And my former assistant principal commented on her post, and he goes, Shelbie, you're not rooting for Texas because SEC? And I was like, no.
Nope.
Do you know me at all? No.
It does not work.
Texas for nothing. No. Nothing. South Carolina is killing everyone. It's not fun. It's not fun. And women's basketball, it's not fun.
Oh, yeah.
I'm sorry. I was just looking at the schedule and I was like, oh, like Texas really thought, and they lost by 17.
Yeah, they dominated Texas that whole game. I watched most of it.
We lost, I think, like 30 or something. 30, 40, something like that. It was not pretty.
Yeah. That was bad.
It's not pretty.
No.
And we are currently playing OU. The game's probably over by now. Let's see.
We played Tennessee earlier today, and we hung with them for most till the second half, and in the second half they just blew the doors off.
Okay. 77-62. It could have been worse.
Yeah.
I was expecting worse. It was like 44-20 at halftime. And I was like, cool. Awesome.
Yeah, we were close at half, and then it just went bad.
Like, I can't do this anymore, y'all.
It sucks because we have like one of the top scorers in the country. Like, she's top 5 and everything, but she's the only player on the team.
Yep, been there.
And it's like, man, it's like a Lamborghini at a trailer park. Like, it's just terrible.
So somehow Kennedy Carter was brought up on Twitter a couple days ago. And someone said, wait, the girl who messed with Caitlin Clark was an Aggie? And I'm like, tell me you don't pay attention to women's sports without telling me you don't pay attention. She's the best player on our team.
Right.
So, yes.
There's this girl, I don't know if you've seen her, but she used to play for Alabama. She's on TikTok, like, telling stories about like her time at Alabama and like playing against other players in the SEC, and it is hilarious. Like she'll talk about like one of them. She's talking about Aaliyah Boston just like murdering her and like inserted film and stuff. And Aaliyah commented and was like, "Hey, we did scout you though," and she replied and was like, "Hey, South Carolina knew who I was." But it's hilarious. She goes through like the last 4 years or whatever.
South Carolina's like, we're gonna run over you, and you.
Yeah. She was like, South Carolina made me get a 9-to-5 job.
That whatchamacallit, the football player that posted that he was declaring for the job market, dead.
Yeah.
Dead.
The Washington dude.
I was like, and the thing is, people are trying to one up him now with like modeling and all this other shit. I'm like, y'all aren't funny.
Yeah, no, he did it.
It's like he did it. He is ready to work. Hashtag.
It was like, the little stupid thing on LinkedIn.
Like, y'all no fun. I love how many people are legitimately disappointed that Nick Scorton's not coming back. And I was like, y'all can't be serious. They're like, well, he's from Bryan, and I'm like, and he's gonna go to the NFL and make money.
Right.
Like Mike Evans. People were pissed when he left.
And now look at
like,
him.
He's good. He's gonna make big bucks.
Rather than potentially tear his ACL and ruin his life.
And what is he doing right now? Making big bucks.
Money.
Making big bucks.
Mm-hmm.
Or the bucks.
The Bucks.
God bless him. And he's such a great guy, too.
Yeah.
And his wife is gorgeous. I follow her on Instagram.
I have not seen her.
Ashley Evans, gorgeous. Gorgeous. His babies, precious. Precious angels.
Oh.
Like, picture Steph Curry's babies, but cuter.
Aw.
They're a little darker in complexion. Yeah. Yeah. Real cute.
I love it.
I was like, yes. Oh my God. I have the heater on in my mom's office and it's very hot.
I need my heating pad on my back.
Because it is cold outside. Not as cold as it was.
It is cold outside. Snow is still on the ground here.
Oh no, but we're at 50 degrees here.
Yeah, it was 50 when I left the house earlier, but it's melting, but it's still there.
It's melting.
It is melting.
Every time I think of that, I think of Wizard of Oz. And then I think of this lady on Twitter this morning who was like, the movies are not even connected. And I'm like, that's the whole point. Is that they are. What?
Oh my God.
Like, stop talking. Stop talking.
We've lost the plot.
You're going to get yourself in trouble. Like, it's up there with the girl that was like, I need to hear the voice of Elsa do the voice of Elphaba. And you're like, oh, honey. Okay. Okay. It's fine. I'm fine. Is Arkansas softball supposed to be good this year?
Yes. It's so hard. I love that team, but it's just
that. I know you do. That's why I asked.
Yeah. They've got to live up to the expectations. Like, something's got to give. Like, you've got to get to Oklahoma City. You've got to make it out of the Super Regional, especially at home.
I'm still mad that we got paired with Texas last year. Like, there was no reason for that.
I don't ever want that to happen to us again.
We deserved a higher seed than what we got.
Yeah.
Honestly, we probably deserved y'all's spot, but it's fine.
Probably.
I'm fine.
We had a bad regular season. They've got to start the season strong. Like, you can't have one or two losses to like one of these small teams that you open the season with. Like, you got to go in it strong.
It's true.
And they have really good players and they have a really good freshman class. So hopefully they'll do some good things.
Emily Kennedy coming back for us is huge.
Yeah.
I think we got a couple more pitchers, so she's not the only one anymore.
We had a lot of people enter the portal, and it was mainly because they were told we have to level up in talent, and like you're just wasting a spot on the bench. Basically, yeah. So I think we reloaded with some pretty good people.
We shall see.
I
So
know.
excited. I'm so ready for the diamond sports. Like
Me too.
It's time. And that's sad because our Shooty Hoops teams are teams.
We're questionable over here.
No, I meant like women's and men's at A&M, and I was like, wait a second, team.
Oh yeah,
is pretty decent.
Yeah.
But then no.
Yeah.
Shooty Hoops. Put me in, coach. I'm ready. I can make a free throw, except I can't. But it's fine.
No, they can't either.
I know they can't either. You could have paid for my tuition to do some of that shit.
You're right. Right.
I can do what Hayden Hefner does for the most part. No, I'm just kidding. He's actually pretty decent. I just think it's funny that he's Hayden Hefner.
Yeah.
And it's like the cool thing to make fun of Hayden.
Yeah.
He's small and white.
Yeah.
Every time he does something well, they post like a wine aisle and it says exciting whites.
That is funny.
And I'm like, oh, Hayden did something. I was behind on the stream last night and I got Hayden 3-pointer and I was like, no, he didn't. And they showed it and I was like, all right, I see you.
There we go.
Then, of course, when we needed it to be tied, he couldn't do it. No, my cube, come back.
Our 3-point shooting was really, 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 really bad yesterday. We don't have a consistent 3-point shooter.
No, we don't either, except for Wade Taylor. And I need him back. Come back. He literally looks so distraught every time they show him.
Oh, no.
He's like, I just want to play, coach. I can fix it, coach.
Oh, my God.
And like, Zurich Phelps is great and all, but he's not Wade Taylor.
Yeah.
And I need Wade to be the #1 scorer in A&M history, and he has to play for this to happen.
When does he come back?
They haven't said yet. It's an undisclosed injury. But they said it. But most people said it's groin. So we'll see. But he's like 200 points shy, which is not many.
Yeah.
In the grand scheme of things.
Yeah.
But if you're not playing, you're not getting any closer.
Yeah. In fact.
So I'm going to need you to come back. Like yesterday. Literally yesterday.
Yesterday.
Like last night.
Specifically yesterday.
Very specifically yesterday. Oh my God. And the fact that we got out rebounded hurt because like our bread and butter is rebounding.
Yeah.
So I'm like, what is happening? Like, what is happening? I felt like, how does this team out rebound Baylor? The ball comes off the glass and you go up and get it with 2 hands and you bring it down and that's a rebound.
Our guys like to try to one-hand things.
Oh my God. Memories. Throwbacks.
Y'all got Kentucky this week.
We do. Kentucky. And then we have, let's see. Come back. What is my mouse? How do I get it over there again? There we go. I figured it out. And then we have, let's see. We'll play on Tuesday. And then we have LSU on Saturday.
And that's a win.
Don't count us out now.
Hopefully.
We get Ole Miss on the next Wednesday. I don't know how good or bad Ole Miss is. Couldn't tell you.
Ole Miss is not bad. I don't think they're great, but they're not bad. They're 3-0 in the SEC, so.
And then we go to Austin. No, Austin comes to us. Texas comes to us. We already went to Austin. I was backwards in my picture. I was like, wait, no, we beat them in Austin. It was great.
We go to LSU in Missouri this week. Which could be wins, thank God, please.
Please, dear God. All right.
Please, these will be the easiest games this season, probably.
Yes. All right, my friends. Who we got? Notre Dame or my friend? Because Ethan's not here, but that's okay. Notre Dame or Ohio State?
I'm going with the Irish.
Really?
Yeah.
We're K.
Hey, I said last time we podcasted that they were going to beat Georgia.
That's true. You did.
I really like their running back, and I like their offense. And I cannot, with anything in my mind, root for Ohio State. So
can't do it.
Cannot do it.
My heart says Notre Dame because it makes me feel better that we took them to the wire.
Yeah.
But my sports brain says Ohio State's going to blow the barn doors off of this.
Yeah, they could.
So we shall see.
They very well could.
We will. I guess that's Monday the 20th.
Yep.
And then we'll have an episode where we talk baseball and softball. Because it's coming, my friends.
Thank goodness.
Because we're literally counting down the days over here.
Yeah.
I'm fine. Everything's fine.
Valentine's Day.
Happy Valentine's Day, babe. We're watching baseball.
Yeah. Woo!
I've been waiting for this. I hope he's okay with that. We're going to go to Chewy's and then we're going to watch baseball.
Ah, that is a dream day right there. That's perfect. Perfect.
Like, I'm going to need you to get off early so we can go to Chewy's and get the queso. Because queso is like $9. It's only $5 if it's before 6. Fun facts.
All day before 6?
Monday through Wednesday. I think it's 3 to 6 or 2 to 6, something like that.
Nice.
But I just know that it's in the evening or the afternoon into the evening.
Yeah. So
go get your queso, friends. And this is not sponsored. I just like cheese.
Same.
All right, my friends. I got to go home and shower. So we will see y'all on the other side of the national championship.
Yes.
Because, yeah, go Irish because I can't have Ohio State win another championship. Do it. It's not allowed. Though the Irish have a bunch, so, but not any recently.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
It'll be interesting.
I'm not watching hockey. I have to see if the Stars are playing that day. So, all right, my friends. Peace. Gig 'em.
Woo pig.
Gross.